have them all here. So.
No, you get the TV.
I'm gonna run them in the fingerprint system.
What?
That's good.
Oh, what?
Her fingerprints are going to be on it too, if that's the case.
Let's see who's still
There's a calendar.
Are
We ready to go?
We are. Whenever
Cool.
you are ready.
Can you shut the door for us, please?
Yes, sir.
Because it's going to be kind of loud.
Try to keep
Alright. Hi guys, good morning. I'm going to play a couple songs for you and then we'll talk about stuff. But while I'm playing the songs, I want you guys to think about questions that you might want to ask me about what I do and about maybe my instruments, about me, whatever. Just think about those things, and then when we have a conversation, then you'll kind of know what you want to talk about. Alright, let's see. What are we going to do? What do we want to do here? I have a whole bunch of songs. I'm trying to figure out what you guys like.
That's what I like.
Alright, I'm going to give you guys a choice. Who wants to hear Cake by the Ocean or
That's what I like.
Cruise?
Cruise.
So raise your hand if you want to hear Cake by the Ocean. Okay, raise your hand if you want to hear Cruise. Alright. Another choice. Do you want to hear Ride by 21 Pilots, or do you want to hear Rude by Don't Kill the Magic?
Ride.
Alright, I should go.
Why you gotta?
Raise your hand if you want to hear ride. Raise your hand if you want to hear rude. That's about even, but I'm going to go with the other side.
Rude? Okay, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Saturday morning, jumped out of bed, put on my best suit, got it ready, put on my best suit, got in my car, best I could get, all the way to the
We are doing extremely well on time. I think I'll play another song.
Yes, that's all right. That's what I like.
Since I vetoed the, what was that other song, right? We'll go ahead and do right.
Oh, and baby, that or cake by that one I'm like, ooh, is something so.
Pieces of peace in some streets.
So my name is Tobin. Say hi. Good morning.
Hi. Good morning.
You guys awake yet?
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad. The first two classes they were like this the whole time. I'm like, oh, poor guys waking up. All right. So what I do is I'm a musician and a music teacher. I do that for my work, and I've been doing that for a long time now. I play a lot of instruments, but my principal or primary instruments are drums and percussion. Drums and percussion are any instrument that you play with your hands, or with a stick, or with a mallet. And if you don't know what a mallet is, it's like a stick, but it usually has some sort of thing on the end, like a big ball or something. So that's my principal instrument. So what I do for work is I play music for people, and then I also teach music. And sometimes I do things like this. Sometimes I do one-on-one lessons with people. This is going around the schools doing things. Sometimes I do group classes, like at my studio, or I go into schools and help teach percussion sections. So this is what I do for my work. I guess before we go on to questions and stuff like that, let's talk about what I'm using today. So this is what we call a drum set. And on my drum set I have different instruments, and they have different names, and they have different sounds. And I want to find out what you guys know about it. So we're going to go around all the instruments and talk about what they sound like and what they're called. We're going to start with this one on the bottom. So do this for me though. When I ask you questions, raise your hand, okay? So what is that called? Who knows what that is? Over here. Yeah, that's the bass drum. Everybody say bass drum.
Bass drum.
So the bass drum is the largest instrument and it's the deepest sounding one. And then right in front of me, I have this one. What's the name of that?
Snare.
Snare drum. Everybody say snare drum.
Snare drum.
So on my drum set, I have two snare drums. I have a small snare drum, and then I have a little bit of a larger one. And so they have a similar sound, but they have different tones for different things that I might want to use them for. And then I have these two drums. Raise your hand if you know what those are called. Those are tom-toms. Everybody say tom-toms. I'm curious if you guys recognize this. Does anybody know the name of what? No? But do you guys recognize what that sounds like?
Yeah.
And so the guitar part comes in. You guys know that? And anyway, that's that part. So those are tom-toms that you hear in that song. And then I have three types of cymbals. I have this one. Does anybody know what that's called? It's called a ride cymbal. Say ride cymbal.
Ride.
And then over here I have that. I guarantee you've heard of this cymbal.
I have.
What is it called?
I don't know what it's called.
Crash cymbal. Everybody say crash cymbal.
Crash cymbal.
I know everybody in this room has heard of a crash cymbal, so that's what a crash
I
cymbal
never
is.
heard of it.
And then I have this contraption here where I have two cymbals, and when I press down on the pedal, they close, and then when I lift up my foot, they open. And it makes two different sounds. Alright. Anybody besides these two, you guys seem to know what's going on. Anybody else think they know what this might be called? Alright, we'll go over here. What is it?
The hi-hat.
Yeah, these are called hi-hats. Say hi-hats.
Hi.
Okay, and then I have one more thing on here. What is it? Say it again? I like your answer, but that's not what I'm looking for. What do you think? Alright, you said tangerine? It's tambourine. Tambourine, okay? It would be pretty funny if I had a tangerine sitting here. Alright, so anyway, usually when you see people play a tambourine, they're shaking with their hand.
Yeah.
The way this is set up is so I can play it with my stick or with my foot. Yeah, so that's everything on this particular drum set. So let's talk for a minute about anything you guys are curious about. Anything about me, anything about my drums, anything about what I do for work. Curious what you guys are interested in.
Why the child down?
Okay, so every instrument that I have rings a little bit. So they'll ring a little bit. Now the bass drum, when I hit the bass drum, I don't want it to ring. I want the sound to stop. So I have a couple towels in there touching the drum heads so that they don't ring. So they just kind of stop. And I kind of have, you probably can't see it from where you're at, but you guys see that green thing on that cymbal?
Yeah.
I put those on my cymbals because it kind of helps muffle the cymbals so they're not so loud and they don't ring as much. If I took those off, it would be much louder, it would ring longer. So we do things sometimes like that to control the sound in different rooms. All right, over here.
Do you know Stephen?
Steven who?
Stephen
No, who's Stephen Martin? He's in a band? What does he play? He plays drums? He lives around here? I'm sorry? Okay. I may have met him before because I know most of the drummers in Gainesville, but I don't immediately recognize him by name. All right, right here.
I have a question. So my cousin plays the drums, but he has like different symbols. He like has like different kinds of symbols than yours. So is there like a difference?
That's a good question. For example, I have these two snare drums. Most people probably don't use two snare drums on their drum set. I like it because I got two different sounds, and sometimes I like this sound, and sometimes I like this sound. Cymbals are kind of the same thing. Cymbals come in all shapes and sizes, thicknesses, sometimes they're shaped differently, and all these different things makes them sound different. Same thing with drums. My drums are actually smaller than drums that you would normally see because they're easier to move around and I like the way they sound better. So this is a preference thing, yeah. I have a lot of different drum sets though. I have bigger drum sets that if I need to play in a really big room, let's say a rock concert or something, then I have drums that I use for that. If I'm playing in a smaller room like this, I like to use these. So yes, there is a difference. That doesn't make anything better or worse than anything else, it's just different sounds. Okay? Back here.
When people put like bead things on the bottom of their drums, do that make a difference?
That's what makes a
No.
snare drum a snare drum. Hmm?
Oh,
Yeah, like you're talking about, are you talking about those? Yeah, that's what makes a snare drum a snare drum. A snare drum has these wires on the bottom, and so when you hit the drum, those wires slap the bottom of the drum, and that's what gives it that crack sound that you hear. Alright, back there.
I play piano for a little bit. How do you play? I know how to do notes, but how do you like know what notes to do on the?
Okay, so you know when you play piano and you're reading music for it, every line and every space represents a different pitch, like E or C, right? Well, for us, every line and space represents a different drum. So for instance, on the bottom of the staff would be our bass drum. And then up towards the top of our staff would be the higher pitched instruments like the cymbals.
Oh.
So every line and space represents a different drum instead of a different pitch. All right, over here.
How do you get the bass drum on?
On this? Okay, well, the way this is done, this is actually called a wrap. It's a printed material with a print on it, and then they glue it around the drum. And then they put all the metal stuff on there, the hardware. So that's how this was made, but sometimes people do paint the drums or stain them. Over here.
How long have you been playing?
I've been playing since I was about 10 years old.
Woo!
I'm 37 now, so do the math. How long is that?
27.
Yep, about 27 years. I've been playing for a while. Yeah.
If we have enough time, can you play Cape by the Ocean?
Can we what?
If we have enough time, can you play Cape by the Ocean?
Possibly.
I heard of the song, but I
Right
heard
there,
it, but
I love it.
Okay, we'll say yeah. Oh yes, I'll play that next when I start
There
playing.
are too much red peas in here. It's creepy.
All right. Okay.
What's your favorite kind of music?
I don't know. That's not really a fair question because I like a lot of music.
Oh. I thought you said
Sometimes I
meatballs.
wake up and I want to listen to rock music. Sometimes I wake up and I want to listen to jazz. Sometimes I wake up and I want to listen to hip hop. Sometimes I wake up and I want to listen to folk music
What about
or
country?
classical music. I like lots of different kinds of music, and it's whatever I'm in the mood for.
Do you like country?
Yeah, I do like some country music.
Yeah, they're not so good nowadays.
All right. Any other questions? All right. your teacher has flyers, pieces of paper that has information about my music school called Student Percussion Music and Dance Center. That paper has information on there that you can give to your parents if you guys want to contact me about taking music lessons, either in drums or percussion or guitar or piano or whatever instrument you're interested in. Take that piece of paper, give it to your parents and say, hey, I want to learn to play a music instrument. Can we call these people and set something up? And so that's what I do. So give that to your parents later, and if you're interested in learning more about music, okay? And I hope I get to see you guys again. So I'll play Cake by the Ocean now, and then I'm sure we'll have time to play something else after that, okay?
Yeah, that's what I like, Kelly.
Yeah, that's what I like.
I don't like that song.
Oh no, see you walking around like it's you. Not so serious, you're on the street though. We just stand inside and on tiptoe. We play some with the music, baby. You should be lonely, you should be running.
courtesy to clap your hands, even if you don't like it. Just clap your hands, right? It's kind of like saying thank you. I think I actually have time for 2 more songs, so I'm going to pick them this time. I picked this time. It's my turn.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Do your
Banana,
Sit down or should we move?
They're gonna survive. You can't stop it. They're gonna
survive.
survive. No, you can't. You can't survive. That's what I like. That's what I like.
I don't have everything like
You
it.
try to sing it.
I hope we just can't have that.
You already know what it is. Silent talk. Silent talk. Silent talk. Don't you do it right. Now watch me. Now watch me, nay. Now watch me whip. Watch me, nay. Now watch me whip. Watch me, nay. Now watch me whip. Watch me, nay. Watch me. Watch me. Watch me. Watch me. Watch me.
Alright guys, thank you very much. I can't. You guys gotta switch. It's time for the next speaker to come in.
They're not gonna die.
Get that piece of paper. Call me later if you want to do music lessons, okay?
Alright,
Alright, bye.
I
Have a
just
good day.
say,